Hey guys, this is Eric, Culva Motorcycles. Another episode of Ion Industry here. So let's talk about wide wheels, shall we? So everybody wants to put wide tires on it. I thought it was a thing of the past. Apparently it hasn't died out all the way. So we have a gentleman here that this is not something he's actually going to drag race. I think this is more show than it is go. Nonetheless, we're still going to put wide wheels on it. So we come up with some wide billet wheels. Now the wide billet wheels, it doesn't matter what it necessarily come off of. We're going to have to make it fit whatever. These happen to be for an old wide tired Harley Davidson. Okay. So brake rotor, caliper hanger, we're going to have to build all that. He come up with a old dragster swing arm that he wants to put in this bike. I think that they tried to do some work with it. We may need to go back and do some changes. Here's what we're into though. So I have a straight edge that I use a lot. I also use a lot of lasers to shoot down for straight lines. So here's what we're into. The tire is so wide that we cannot run inside the frame any longer. If you'll see, not only is it at an angle, but we run into the tire. So, like a lot of drag bikes used to be, we have to run outside the frame. So, when it comes down to that, keeping in mind that this guy thinks it's just an afternoon project, far from that. And then we're back to the timeline, if you remember the deal about customers and their unrealistic timelines. But we build offset sprockets that go onto the transmission shaft, scoot the sprocket outside the frame. Then we have to support it. Now this is a slip fit. This is a fixture for fitment. So this actually in a real one would press in here, okay? But it just slides in. Now, you get this on the motor, you have to build a support that has a pin that is captured in this plate that goes through to support this big wide sprocket, okay? That all goes in here. This bolts to the case. Then a lot of times we also have to do something about the shift shaft, okay? And make it longer. So when you guys get into wanting to run wide wheels and change up everything, just remember it's more than just bolt on. There's a lot of fab, a lot of stuff to keep in mind. You guys ride safe, subscribe and like us.